All right, man. Welcome back to the Factz podcast, man. We're about to do a quick review of the Man United Luton game, 1-0. So please like the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. I got a new guest on the podcast, man. Is it Bruha Bria?
Burhan.
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 Burhan, man. How you
Yeah,
doing, man? As a Man United fan, and yeah,
yeah.
give me your take on the game, bro. We won 1-0, a clean sheet,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
performance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Lindelof goal. What was your take on the game?
It was a solid performance. Good performance. We had a solid game plan, but I think it should have been like 3-0, 4-0. Missed on some easy opportunities that, Garnacho could have scored, Hoyland could have scored. But overall, I think it was a good performance. Like a big improvement from previous weeks, for
Absolutely. Like,
sure.
did you feel like we had a better first half or a better second half, or what was your take on it?
I think that first half we were dominant. Like we were constantly just going into that box. We were putting in chances. But then obviously the goal came in the second half. I mean, from Lindelof, least
Yeah, I
expected,
know.
but
Yeah,
um, but no, I think we played solid. Big improvement from like a couple weeks ago where we didn't know what we were doing, we didn't know the game plan, and now you could fully like watch the game and be like, okay, we know what we're trying to do. So it was good.
I know. Like, cause I mean, when was the last game we played? Was it the
The
Champions League?
Champions League game,
Champions League.
yeah.
Which again, I think we had a good performance over there. But I think with this Luton thing, personally, I felt like the United were the first half was good. Personally, I like the midfield battle. Actually, let me ask you that. How did you feel about the midfield? Because there's been a lot of focus on it, whether it's McTominay should be playing, Eriksen should be playing, and Bruno. Like, what was your take on at least the midfield and the starting 11 that Ten Hag put out?
So midfield, I've been very mixed. I think McTominay's been improving himself. Like he's been there, he's been scoring goals. But I don't know. I've always been sketched about Ericsson. Like you could tell he's slow. He's not that active. Like he after 60 minutes he's done.
Yeah,
And then that just makes me think like why we brought Mount in. What was the point of that Mount signing if we're not gonna play him?
yeah.
In the second half, like he started playing a bit well. He was active. He was getting the ball back.
Eriksen, right?
But Mount. I'm talking about
Oh,
Mount.
oh, Mason Mount. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So I mean,
I think when he first came on too, he was the first because Erickson came out what like 36 minute. So
36.
when I looked at Mason Mount, I didn't think that he had a good first half. I
No, no,
felt
he didn't have a good first half. No.
yeah. Second half, I felt
Even
like
second half, it was okay, but I'm saying he fought for the ball back. Like he would run
yeah,
back, he'd
defensively.
put in that work. Ericsson, like, he's a bit slow. Like, obviously, he creates chances and stuff, but we need a better midfielder for that Ericsson spot.
Yeah. No, I agree. I wanted Kobe Manu to get some minutes, but I think with the how they
Yeah,
1-0, like they're gonna start doing long
yeah,
balls. I think it wasn't really safe to
no,
take it
yeah.
with McTominay, but I would have wished the game went a little differently so Kobe Manu can get some minutes. But let me ask
McTominay had a few chances as well in the game. A few headers
you,
there that he could have
yeah,
scored.
yeah. I like McTominay, bro. I don't think
Yeah,
he should be in the starting 11 if we have for the quality we need to progress. But I think he's good enough to be
yeah,
on the
yeah,
squad, and he's playing well. You can see that. But now I
yeah.
want to ask you about a couple players. You talked about Mount already. I want to ask about Maguire. How do you feel about his performance? And also, what do you think about Varane being benched?
Ooh, that's Maguire, you gotta give props to him, man. Like, kept silent about everything, came back, and he's been solid, man. I feel like we've been solid in the back line.
Hmm.
About Varane, I mean, I don't know what's going on between him and Ten Hag. There's some beef or something, I don't know.
You think so? You
But
think
you could,
there's a problem between Ten Hag and Varane?
yeah, I think so. But, like when he was getting subbed on Champions League game, he seemed pissed. And then, he made a mistake in the Champions League. I mean, most of our defense made mistakes, but I don't know what's going on with that situation. But I think Maguire's solid. He's been doing good. But
Yeah, now
we'll
I,
see.
I agree. I agree as well. That's it. This is my take on it. I think personally, I like the performance. I needed United to have a good performance. I feel like the Champions League when we played last week against Copenhagen was a good performance. So we build on that. We created chances for Hoyland. That's something that we've been missing for the past like 3-4 games. We have not been creating chances for Hoyland. I saw that this time. I saw
Yeah, for
Maguire
sure.
have a good performance. I saw Bruno Fernandes had a good performance as well. I feel like he
Yeah,
was one of our better players. I think for me, if I had to, I'm not sure who they're gonna give the man of the match to, but it's between Maguire or Bruno Fernandes, if you ask me, if I'm being honest.
yeah, no, for sure.
So I
Yeah, I
think
think so.
it's a great, we need to continue to build on that. I think United, like once you can see once our players start coming back, where we're gonna play. You can see, this question about Ten Hag doesn't have a style of play. He clearly wants to, I think ideally, this is how Ten Hag wants to play. He wants the defenders to sit
Yeah,
at the halfway line, constantly attacking the opposition, playing around them. You saw this. This is the first game I really saw United switch the ball from left to right, from Garnacho to Rashford, and have been at the end.
yeah, yeah,
I feel like we had more of our attacking prowess came on the left through Garnacho. Like I think we had more there, but I think Rashford
yeah.
still added a little bit of threat to the right. Um,
Hmm.
I think Delo. I don't know about Delo, man. I don't know about your future, Delo, personally. I think that he needs a lot. We
Ooh,
need a lot more from Delo. We need a lot more from Delo right now. So,
I
but
think attacking wise, he's been decent. It's defensively where I've been a bit more, sketched out. I think he brings a lot on the overlap. He's good at getting that ball into the box, but defensively, man, he's been kind of sketch. I don't know.
yeah, but I've been feel like this season, attacking wise, he hasn't really been that great. I think he's been like subpar compared to his
Yeah,
usual
yeah,
players. I think honestly, I think Wan Bissaka, that game he came in Copenhagen, offered more attackingly than Dalot has been this
I've
past.
always liked Wan-Bissaka more.
Say it again.
I I've always liked Wan-Bissaka more,
Same,
man,
same.
for sure.
I've always felt like Wan Bissaka is more of an athlete, more of a fighter than Dalot. I think Dalot just his natural game helps him attacking wise, but Wan Bissaka, you
Mm,
can see he's constantly fighting to get on that pitch. He's fighting for his
yeah.
position, and I think Dalot is getting it just cause. But let me just say, let's just round it up, man. Who is your man of the match so far?
Ooh, I'm just not to say. I'm gonna have to give it to Bruno, man. He was the heart of the play. He was controlling everything. So
Yeah,
I gotta give it to Bruno. Yeah.
I'll give it to Bruno as well. And Hoyland came off, man. How did you feel about his performance?
Oh, I'm kind of stressed about that. I don't know how bad his injury is. Let's hope it's something minor.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be a big, big disappointment, man.
yeah.
We can't afford it right now.
No,
So
I agree, and I hope it's kind of like one of those mind games Ten Hag is playing because next week is like international break is about to come on, so he's probably
yeah,
looking at it like, you know what, let me just kind of
get him out.
yeah, get it out. I hope Ericsson is the same. Ericsson and Hoyland. I hope they're
Yeah,
okay. And as well, Ericsson, I think he might have an injury, but it doesn't. I don't think it's that bad. He probably just like
yeah,
not a. I don't think it's a muscle thing. I think his foot kind of got stuck, and he might have just kind of
yeah,
something. So hopefully it's not that bad, and he's probably out. He probably comes back when the international break. Same with Hoyland. Hopefully it's like Ten Hag just or he just wanting to not go for Denmark and sit out because
yeah.
we're gonna need
Hopefully,
Hoyland.
yeah,
Martial,
we need
I
him.
don't really trust him up front.
Nah,
You
not
know,
anymore.
I don't really trust him up front.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's a quick little video, man. So like, comment, subscribe, man. United, we got the international break coming up. So look out for that. I personally don't watch international anymore since England started to decided don't want to win. So I'll be taking a break from football, much needed break. But I think our next game is against what? Who do we play next? Crystal Palace or Newcastle? No, we already.
I'm not too sure. I haven't looked ahead.
Yeah, I haven't
No,
looked
no.
same. I thought it was Crystal Palace, but I'm not sure. I have to check. But regardless,
Yeah,
United, hopefully our players come back. Hopefully we start to get Casemiro back. Hopefully Luke Shaw back. We need Luke Shaw. We need Eric. We need
yeah,
Sandro Martinez. We need our players back.
yeah,
And I think once Ten Hag gets his players back, you're gonna start to see the play we actually need. But yeah, shout out to you
yeah, for
coming
sure.
out, man. We got another video coming out with the boys, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.